you want to get some inspiration for tiny entryway makeover, then this video is right for you. Hello my beautiful friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I will transform this small teeny tiny room which is right next to my main entrance door, and I will try to create a bold and beautiful statement. Okay, now let me explain for your orientation. As you might all have watched my home tours, so as you enter my home through my main door, there is a small room on left which I have never shown in my home tours because it always used to be kept closed, and this room was supposed to be a powder room. But since we already had 2 bathrooms on the ground floor, so I never wanted to have a powder room. But what I was missing was a place where we can sit immediately we enter the house and take our shoes off. But on the same side, I wanted to create a wow effect because this place would be open and it would carry the first impression. I could treat these walls in different ways, but since I'm a renter and I'm expecting to move from this house soon, so I wanted to cover these walls with something that I can reuse. Peel and stick wallpaper is a good choice. So I got this cloth from Amazon. I'll give the link in my description box. But I will cover all the walls with glue and nails, and it always works. It is a difficult job for me, so I couldn't do it myself. I took help from my husband. I had this small leftover piece of matching wallpaper in my stash, which I decided to cover the ceiling. Now for this door, I didn't like it to be here, so I unscrewed the nails from the hinges and I removed the door. This mirror I thrifted a couple of months back. You might have seen in one of my haul, and it was just a frame. I actually liked the look of it because it looked vintage. But I had to fix the mirror in it. But now the problem is I wanted to change the color into gold. So for that I painted it with brown and then gold and then the touches of rub and buff gold. But honestly, I didn't get my desired results. The gold is not a real color of gold, but for the time being, I am relying on that. If you know any tip how to change the silver color into a proper gold, please let me know. There is a small niche in the corner of a room, so I painted it white and I want to keep something inside. This chandelier, if you remember, it used to be in my big entryway. I changed the chandelier there, so I shifted it here. This rug is a perfect match here. The size and the color is perfectly coordinating. It was a gift from one of my friends. This console table was also thrifted. It was lying in my family room and I got it 2 years back, and it's beautiful and it's perfect size for this small entryway. Now let's decorate the room. Another thrift find which I recently bought, it's a beautiful small antique bench, and I love the color. It's a antique gold silk kind of color, and I think it would go perfectly with my gray walls. This painting is my DIY, which my typical technique of print out and pasting it on already existing frames. I like the print, and I think that it goes very well here because it's a very small room and this painting gives a depth in the room. I will give the link of the printout in my description box. Now these plates are real antiques, and I have thrifted them some 5 years back. I'll give the link in my description box. They're really beautiful. I think the camera is not doing justice, but in real they are really beautiful and delicate. And there is a different story on each plate. So I'm going to hang them here around the frame. Another thrift find, it's a beautiful painting. It looks antique, and I think it would go perfect here. Yes, don't laugh at me. Everything is thrifted here. Again, this is a thrift find. It's an original hand sketch, and I really love it. When I found it, I was so happy to find that. And I think it's one of the most beautiful piece in this room. And here comes the reveal.
There's a new day that will come again tomorrow. There's a new day to wash away the pain. There's a new day to take away your sorrow. And the old ways get washed out by the rain. Darling, you've got to keep holding on through the night, 'cause I promise you this: if you try to get some sleep, if you give up the fight, if only just for a bit, there's a new day to leave behind your troubles. There's a new day, and it will set you free. There's a new day to get you through your struggles. I will always think of you and me. Darling, you've got to keep holding on through the night, 'cause I promise you.
If you've got some inspiration from this video, please consider like and share it with your friends. And if you haven't yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. And if you have some suggestions or queries, please contact me through my email or Instagram account. I would love to answer you there. Stay tuned for the next video because something awesome is coming up. Till then, take care of yourself and your family, and goodbye.